I'm here tonight. I imagine that is why each one of you is here tonight, to look at who am I and how do I use who I am in the service of what I believe. As we identify who we are, we begin the journey to use that power. It is what empowerment is all about. Power that is not used is dangerous, because power is never quiescent, it's never neutral. If I do not use my power, however relative it is, if I do not find out what it is and learn to use it, someone else is using it. The power you do not use is being used against us, against me, against you, against our children, against our world.
When I say that the purpose of art, for instance, the function of art is to make us more and stronger who we are, that is not in a vacuum. That is against a tapestry of action, that we bring about change not by coming together in incomplete ways, but that we bring about change by developing and focusing at the same time all of the powers within us, so that we bring the total person to our challenge, the total person to whatever our work is.
The best thing I have to give anyone has got to come out of myself, or it doesn't.
I deal with an identity that sustains me, and it is an identity which is necessary, which takes part of how I perceive myself, and at the same time what is necessary to survive in this place where I am.
And I think that boredom, being turned off, being unwilling to grasp fully even pain, is a way of keeping us moving in a very prescripted, very narrow, very regimented position, i.e., to fulfill our part of the machine.
May I ask you how you define yourself? How do you rally those strengths that you wish to make manifest within your living? Love is the war zone. Love is the war zone. It is also the place of the great release. It is incredibly courageous and enormously difficult place in which to live. It is also the only one where our survival can flourish.
Survival is not a one-time decision. It's not a one-time act. It's something that goes on and on and on. And you make a commitment in the same way I make a commitment to myself. I make a commitment to my working. I make a commitment to my survival and to being able to see it wherever it occurs. People say, oh, but I'm not content to survive, because and implicit in that response is a certain kind of denigration of what survival is. That is to say, they reduce survival to mere existence. And that is not survival.
No, it isn't. And certainly not for you.
That's right. Implicit in survival is joy, mobility, and effectiveness. And effectiveness is always relative. I mean, none of us are going to move the earth 1 millimeter from its axis. But if we do what we need to be doing, then we will leave something that continues beyond ourselves, and that is survival.